On March 16, 1995, Terry got shot and killed himself in the bathroom of the home he started with his wife Cherry. There had been an argument. There had always been arguments, and Cherry had threatened himself with a gun just a month before. Cherry heard the shot from the other side of the door after watching her husband enter the bathroom with a .22. She heard him gasp, "Help me, I'm dying," and then he was gone. He'd fired a single round into his brain. The only possible silver lining was that Terry, 33, had been in good physical condition, had an organ donor. Terry's heart saved the life of 75-year-old Sonny Graham, who had contracted an incurable virus of the heart a year earlier. In 1996, Sonny wrote a letter of appreciation to Terry's widow, and felt the donor production agency had advised against contact. They decided to meet, and when they did, Sonny fell instantly in love with the widow of the man whose heart now beat in his chest. "I felt like I'd known her for years. I couldn't keep my eyes off her," Sonny told a local newspaper in 2006. They were both married at the time, but within a few years both had divorced, and they moved in together in 2009. It was a rocky relationship, just like Cherry and Terry's has been, but they eventually married in 2004. 4 years later, with no intention that anything was seriously honest, Sonny's life ended at the same way Terry's did. Sweet by gunshot. The heart that had been beating for 12 years of borrowed time stopped beating for good. Lots of people wish that one day the story of their life would be made into a Hollywood movie, unless it's a job. Dropping disturbing horror film like 1982 Century, The Entity, a movie that opens with a woman being wrapped in her bed by an invisible being, and which is based on the events that before Doris Peters, a Culver City, California in the early 17th century. According to the paranormal investigation who looked into her case, Doris begged them for help after overhearing their conversation in a bookstore. She was a complete mess. Alcoholic, constantly drunk, abused by her parents, and abused toward her own sons. She would also periodically be physically assaulted by 3 interns nobody could see, and to be investigator there was little disputing their authenticity. A room full of them saw it with their own eyes. As Doris began cursing and otherwise provoking whatever the injuries were, lights appeared around the room, followed by swirling green mist in the corner, in which the shape of the man's upper body appeared. Just a shape. No facial features, just somebody's torso in the swirling green mist, and that's when one of the investigators found it. The photo captured during the incident don't show exactly what the investigator described it. That's one of them above. Doris and her troubled family. Some investigations think that the 3 entries were physical projection of Doris' hostility toward her 3 sons, having been heard from since the 1980 century. Soon after 80 years old, Carissa Gray moved into her new Cornwall flat. She began sensing a presence. She had the feeling that someone or something was there when she was alone at night, and she often brought it up with family and friends other than Mom, or so that she lived in the flat. She could hardly have been that surprised. She'd heard a rumor before moving in that previous tenant had changed himself. According to her friend, she would have extraordinarily vivid nightmares about hanging, in addition to the feeling of being haunted. Her friends were concerned as Carissa had a history of sleepwalking and of acting out her dreams, and thought the rumor about the previous teenage actually provoked false. Carissa may have just been haunted after all. On April 14, 2008, the happy young woman who had been out for drinks with friends the evening before hung herself with a scarf. Well, her friend agreed she'd been happy except for one thing. She something didn't want to go back to her flat at night because one of the friends had dreams. And with that, we'll wish you your own sweet dreams.